Right, today then, we're going to try and fix 15 dead Milwaukee batteries. Let's see how many of these we can bring back to life. So let's get over there. Here we go then. This is number 1, and let's see what's going on with this. So, across the terminals here, we've got nearly 16. And we've got 1 flashing light, and that doesn't normally tell you very much. It's always there on a lot of these faults, but let's have a look. This shouldn't charge. And we should not get that actually. So this one is fake charging, phantom charging, whatever you want to call it. Check the cells out, and this is a board change. So the first one is a new board. This then we'll whack on with number 2. And we've got, if I can get a good reading, quite low there, if anything at all. So let's have a look. So it's less than 1 volt. Give it a bit of a dust off as we normally do. And then we'll check these cells. So there's nothing really obvious there at the top. Sometimes when it's that low, it's just not connected. But not so lucky this time. So we'll have a look inside. You can test on the top, but it's sometimes easier just to get them out of the pack. A lot of the times I actually do both, just for my brain to understand it. So both sides here look pretty good. Nothing really going on there. So let's have a look at the voltages. These are probably all just going to be quite low. So that is really low. Really low again. Really low. So they're all really low. So what I'll do there is actually attempt to give that one a voltage recovery. Bit of a balanced charge. We'll do a capacity test with that as well. So the third one then, got over here. We've got just over 10 volts. We'll crack it open. Bit of space here. These are going to be everywhere by the end if we've got 15 going on. So give it a bit of a dust down. Borrow those. Now let's have a look then. So not too bad, 3.3. That one is dead by the looks of it. So we've probably got a dead set of cells here. So that second one in, we'll have to change those 2. And the rest are not bad. The end one is actually low as well. So if we can recover that, it's just the 2. But it could potentially be 4. So that one is dead cells. But we'll have a look. Let's see what else is going on just down the sides. Just to make sure. And to mark them up as well. Makes it easier when I come back round to do all the repairs. So we'll get it out. A bit stiff there, but we'll get that out. Make a little bit of room here. So we can see 3.3. So definitely that one is dead. So we're going to have to change that set there. Let's just move this around. Apologies. Let's get this out the way. And if you're doing this, just be careful what you're touching. What you move touches something, that sort of thing. Don't want any sparks. Right, so 3.3 there. That one is definitely dead. That one is good. That one is good. And that one is low, but we could still possibly recover that. So that will be a challenge. Could be 2 or it could be 4. So what we'll do, we'll mark them up. I've got it as dead cells on the tally there. This one is a bit of a potential. So what I'll do is I'll put a bit of a question mark just on here. We'll come back to it. Right, that's that one. So next one. We've got that flashing light of death again. Voltage-wise, we're looking at 15.8, so nearly 16, so not bad. Similar to the first one we did. A little bit of corrosion in there as well. You can see the blue. So we'll give this a good clean up as well afterwards. So, not too bad. It's obviously well used, potentially got some moisture in there over the years. But still in pretty good shape. So, let's have a look then. This didn't look originally like it was connected, but it definitely is. Just to double check. So these little tabs potentially come off, but they are spot welded down, so they're fairly solid, but occasionally you find them not connected. Right, let's check out the voltage. So we are looking here at quite low there. Pretty good there. Good, good, and good. So what we'll do is we'll bring that set of cells up there, see if we can recover it. If not, that'll be changing those. So just 2 on the end really that we've got to worry about. So I'll mark them up. I'll just confirm as we go down here. Definitely that set there. These ones are fairly close to 4, so they're not bad. Basically perfect. So the first one is the question here. Mark that up so we don't get the wrong one. And we're looking at a voltage recovery on that one as well. So that's 4 down already. So we're going to go on to number 5. And this one has no bars. And let's check the voltage out. We're looking at very low again, 2.9. So not good. Let's have a look what's going on. These are all from the same person, so they're probably stored the same way. A lot of them may have died over time, maybe in the cold. Who knows? But let's have a look. This is a slightly older one. It's got the red cells in it. It's also got a red board, but I don't know if that's connected or not. Right, so all of these are lower than a volt, and that one is dead. So we've got 1 dead set, and everything else is lower than a volt. So potentially they could be recovered, and it's that one in the middle that we're going to need to change. Now I believe I've got some of these old red cells, so we could probably do this. Yeah, so it's that one there. So I'll mark that one up so I don't forget. And then we'll come back round and do all of those. That's 2 now with dead cells. So that's number 5. There we go, number 6. So what's going on here then? So we've got 15. So a little bit better. We've got a flashing light. And we'll whack it open. Sometimes we're a little bit stiff. You don't need to be too forceful. Just put it in there and turn it a bit. There we go. Should pop open. Yeah. Right, so let's give it a bit of a clean, quick brush off. And actually, it looks like one of those connectors is a little bit bent. So it could be a repair that someone's done. Or that actually looks like it's probably a manufacturing issue. That looks fairly original, that. So we'll have a look when we take the sides off. So let's have a look at the voltage then. We've got, if we work our way down, pretty good there. 3 volts, that's not bad. Definitely savable. We can definitely attempt that. So this is another voltage recovery. They're all just a little bit low. Now I'll just have a quick look what's going on the side there. And yeah, that looks original actually. So that isn't a repair, that's just something that happened in manufacturing. Wasn't properly in, and then it was just closed. There we go, so that looks alright. So let's just confirm, show you that again, with the sides off, with the case out. So all of these are about 3 there. So this is another voltage recovery, so they're winning at the minute. Plenty of those to do. And they're the easy ones, but when you do the capacity tests, you just never know what the result is. I'll show you some of those. So this one then, 16 volts. And we've got the flashing light again. So if we're 16, have a guess, what do you think? We're probably looking at a dead cell here, something like that. Dead couple of cells. So let's just check this out. Where's my plastic thing? There we go. So these things, again on this one, they didn't look connected, but they are. So nothing to do with those. The board is connected properly. We're nearly at 4 volts here on these. That's pretty good. And we've got a dead set at the end. So, yep, 2 more cells. Bit of a pattern here. We're getting a load of voltage recoveries and a load that have got 2 dead cells. Standard stuff, really. So those 2 at the end. There is a tiny bit of corrosion on there as well, actually. It's this one just here. Not really worth trying to recover them when they're that low. It's not at absolute 0, but that could just be the tolerance of this multimeter. Basically dead there, so not worth trying that. So that's another one then, dead cells. So that's 7. This is number 8. What have we got? So, pretty good actually, nearly 19. Doesn't charge this one either. So what's going on? Let's have a look. Give it a brush down. Check we're all connected, everything looks good. All the other little legs are in, that's good. So standard then again, voltage test, so we're pretty low there. Low there. Low there. Low there. So I don't know how that was telling me 18 volts, that's a little bit strange. So we'll look at that, we'll do a voltage recovery and then we'll check that out. There might be something with the board there. So this one then, 15.6. Not bad again, probably a set of dead cells, something like that. These are all fairly standard, you might be noticing. There's not many differing faults you can get really. Dead cells, dead board, something like that, really not much can go wrong. Right, there we go, we've got a dead set there, and we're good. So yeah, one more dead set, so that's another 2 cells in here. We'll get this out, we'll mark it up. This is purely fault finding. We are going to do another one, if you can just imagine how long that video would be. Go and check that out. So 6 there, it's actually the middle one that's bad, so we're looking at 8 here. So this one is basically dead for the cost of doing this. You can't recover those 6 when they've started getting that corrosion in. Pretty bad there. So that one is in the dead pile. So first one, might be able to recover the board. Right, so that one, not bad again, over 18. Does it charge? It's saying it's full. So we normally see that when we've got a bit of cell imbalance. You usually get one that's just higher than the others. So let's have a look. We'll whack this straight out. See what the problem is here. Probably one of them's on 4, the rest are 3 point something, like that. There we go, slightly differing there. Well, they're all slightly different. Right, and none of them are up at 4, so that is weird actually. Don't normally see it when they're that low. But this one is just a balancing act. We'll get that on the balance charger and it should sort that out. There we go. We'll see what's going on after we've done that. So stick that on the voltage recovery pile. I think we're up at 5 now. Right, next. So we've got a 5 amp here with a flashy light. We've got nearly 14, not quite. Whack it open. There we go. Right, what have we got then? So clean it up. Not seen many board problems yet, which is good. And you might see those crosses there. They're, I believe, from the manufacturing process again. I see them quite a lot. I used to think it was actually people fault finding, but it's not. They just appear all the time. And we've got another set of dead cells there. And the rest are recoverable. Slightly low, but you can bring those up fairly simply. So we'll change that set of cells. And as we do it, we do a balance charge, we do a capacity test, that sort of stuff. So we'll see what all of these are. A little bit of corrosion at the end as well, we'll clean that off. Hopefully it doesn't spread. So it's that set there. 0.1. Potentially we could try and recover that, but I'll just change that out to be honest. There we go. So we've got more dead cells. Next, we're almost there. 11.7. Not too bad. Probably a few dead cells in this, maybe even 4. And again, those crosses are there. So everything's connected. Sometimes when it's a bit low, that could be one of the issues. But this isn't low enough really for that. So we've got 2.1. So that needs to be brought up. So does that. We're actually slightly out of balance as well. So these are all just low. So again, this one is a voltage recovery. Pretty simple. Let's just have a look if there's anything else going on. As we've got it open, it's good to do a bit of an inspection really, just see if there's anything broken there. And that all looks good. So that's number 6 for voltage recovery. Not many left now. So 2.6, so fairly low on this one. What have we got? Let's get it open. Right, nothing obvious then. There is a little bit at the top right that can break on this type sometimes, but this one is intact. I've heard people call it a fuse. Basically acts like that, but it is intact. So 0.6. Oh, we've been on too long. 0.6. 0.6. So very low. These are all under 1 volt, but that set's dead. So we've got 1 dead set, and then we've got 4 that just need bringing up. They've probably dropped over time because of that dead set. So not too bad a repair, that one. We can just change the 2 at the end. Just make sure we've got the right ones. Yeah, it's definitely those 2. And the rest are just a fair bit low, but we can bring them up. Saved much lower than that before. Yeah, so let's mark that up. And there is a bit of corrosion there as well. Normally gives it away a bit. There we go. Right, next one, and this is a slightly different one. It's one of those high demand, high output ones. 5.5. So what have we got here? So, oh, I can't really touch anything there. I think that connector's possibly burnt. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like that terminal there is burnt out on that negative side. So we'll get it open and we'll have a look. Could just be a board change, that. Yeah, look at that. So right hand side there is all burnt out. Not a good sign. Let's see if the cells are any good though, if it's worth repairing that. These are slightly bigger ones in these. So what have we got? Let's bring that in a bit. 0. Not good. 0. Right, these are potentially all dead, but let's just see if anything is stopping us actually reading that properly. And these are, I say, these are the bigger ones. They're actually in the flex faults as well, this style. So nothing there. 0. Nothing there. Nothing there. Right, so this one is dead. For a new board, 10 new cells, that's going to be more than a new battery there. Right, that's for the dead pile, unfortunately. We're quite lucky that we've only had 2 so far. So last one, and you can see there that terminal is intact this time. But we've got the 1 flashing bar. Again, it's a 5.5. And oh, a little bit better now. So we've got just over 18. We'll whack it open. Just see if that charges first. And it's saying it's full, so we've probably got a little bit of imbalance there. But let's have a look. This is the last one. So hopefully it's good news. A little bit of plastic there. Don't want that in there. Right, so everything looks okay. Nothing's burnt on this one. So let's check the cells out. See what we've got going on. Right, we'll start here. And we've got 3.5, a little bit awkward that. Yep, 3.5. 3.7. So a little bit of imbalance. 3.7. Same again. And we're dead at the end. So we've got 1 dead set there. Not too bad. So a little bit of balance, a couple of cells to change, and that's it. So that's all of the fault finding. So 15 of those. If you want to see the repairs, pop back and we'll show you what we do with those. But there we go, 15 fairly different faults.